I was dating this girl named Mindy. I needed to take a break. Hey, we met in elementary school and we dated for a really long time, but I just needed to see what else was out there. And she loves me like no woman ever has. And I've just been out here running after you. And I'm gonna take her to that same playground at that same elementary school. And I'm gonna ask her to marry me. Unless you tell me not to.
Well, folks, even though Preston was one of my favorite characters in the show, this week's episode, yet again, we deal with the very unfortunate trend of Tyler Perry assassinating this character. So this man pops up out of the blue, completely ruining his heartfelt farewell to Danni in the season 4 finale by revealing, I didn't leave, but let me tell you, there's this girl named Mindy. We met in elementary school on a playground. We started dating in middle school, and we were like pretty much joint hip to hip ever since then. Got to the point, I realized she had loved me more than any other woman ever. But it got to the point where I wanted to see what else was out there. So I left my home. And during my, time out here, I met you. So, sorry I messed up, got bad advice, but I want to be with you. And if you tell me you want me to stay, I won't go. But if I go, I'm going to take Mindy back to that elementary school playground and propose to her. So, out of the blue, we got this ridiculous ultimatum, which to me does not put Preston in the best light whatsoever. I would hate for these two to get together based on this because, first of all, it makes zero sense to me. It makes zero sense because of the fact that, Preston, what has changed about Danni since you, quote unquote, left? Or better yet, all the elephants in the room that still have gone unaddressed. Her being caught twice with 2 other guys. You begging for her to love you, or maybe not love you, but teach him how to be the best man for you. Teach me how to love you. Danni has said, you're a grown man. You need to learn yourself. I'm sorry, but dude, this is way too much. Why are the men in this show depicted as thirsty simps and morons? Seriously, the way that Preston is chasing after Danni, the way that Aaron is chasing after Karen, the ridiculous back and forth with Calvin and Sabrina, the way that Gary's an asshole. With the Andy situation, it's like all these men who just run after her, but she just uses them when Gary isn't acting right. This is pathetic. And it goes back to the damn shame of Tyler ruining the Preston and Danni relationship. I use that word with air quotes because these two were never officially together. But these two were the it couple of the show before Zatima popped off. You take the OG star pairing of the show and completely ruin them. I think at this point, and I've been saying this, Preston needs to go to Zatima. I know that never the twins shall meet, different universes. As of right now, no Sistas characters will be on Zatima. But either put Preston in Zatima or put Trinity in another big Tyler Perry project. Because this is damn ridiculous. This is just too damn ridiculous. I hate what you're doing with Preston. And I bet Danni isn't even going to I can't even fault Danni. I can't believe I'm saying this. Because first of all, she still hasn't apologized or anything or said, I will change, I will do better. But no, if she rejects Preston, I mean, this might be the first time I'm not even going to say anything bad about Danni. Because it's like, if somebody said they loved you and they wanted to be with you, but you said, nah, and they said, okay, well, I'm leaving to go marry someone else. Does that mean they actually truly loved you with everything they had? It reminds me, it kind of mirrors in a sick way the whole Ian thing where he was with Fatima, but apparently was seeing this other girl at the same time and being engaged because guess what? The next weekend after he dumped Fatima, he and that other girl got married. So it's one of those situations where you have to ask yourself, okay, so Was Preston just on a nomad journey to find another woman or find what else is out there? And during his journey, he found Danni, which begs the question, this Mindy girl is someone you've known since elementary, you've been dating since middle school, and you're telling me Danni, of all people, and the way she's treated you, you fall for her over this Mindy girl? Is Mindy like insufferable? Is she like just, she doesn't give you any space? Is that's why you feel like her grip on you was too tight, so you had to see what else was out there? So if nothing else, this entire ultimatum thing, it kind of retcons and ruins everything we know about Preston as a character. Because apparently he never truly, genuinely had feelings for Danni because he still has a side piece back in Texas. Folks, this is awful. Preston, Trinity, dude, Tyler should have wrote you better than this. I don't want the character to leave, but I will say, if his only purpose in season 5 is to still chase after Danni, he should have left at the end of season 4. I hate to say it because I love the character, but I've said this many times in other shows. I'd rather see a character be written off than stay on the show long enough to have their character. Yeah, I'd rather see a character written off while their character was still good, as opposed to Tyler keeping that character on the show too long to the point where the character is ruined. I don't know about you, but I am not a fan of this decision. I'm not a fan of the way that Preston gave Danni this ultimatum, nor am I a fan of how Zach proposed to Fatima, but that's another video in itself. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you all in the next video.